Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's LTAB here. As you can see in the title, this is the first episode of my brand new series. It's going to be called How to Be a Pro. I've got a bunch of information I want to relay to you guys. And the idea behind this is that I've been playing competitive for a while, and a lot of you watching may, I don't know, it's possible you don't even care, but you might, be able to learn a thing or two from me, like on how to play smart. I want to have my channel available to teach people like the ins and outs of the game versus just entertainment. Because when I watch YouTube, I'm looking for strategies and like how pros play and stuff like that. On that note, I am not a professional player. That is not what I'm saying at all. I am going to my first LAN tournament, and if our team does well, we might get a sponsorship. But it's not my career. I mean, I'm just trying to get a YouTube channel started, and I'm not calling myself a professional player. I just want to give you guys some tips. So the first episode, I'm going to be talking about the equipment or the gear. And you can't be a top-level player without having top-level equipment. So first on this list is this Xbox SCUF One. As you can see, SCUF One at the top, they add these paddles in the back, and they add this grip on the side here, and they make these trigger stoppers where you can have faster trigger speeds and burst fire a lot easier. You can jump shot and all that without taking your thumb off the thumbstick. And the thumbstick itself has a wider diameter with a better grip. So the controller itself makes me and a bunch of other players feel more in control. You have everything you need to be the best you could possibly be. Along with the SCUF, you need to get a cable because this, increases the time that when you push a button, it really quickly goes to the Xbox, and it's kind of like, oh, that doesn't really make a difference, but it's actually faster, and every split second counts. You can also just order any micro USB because you can see on the top barely, this little thing right here is where you plug in the cord. Now, another thing you're going to want is the headset. I've got these Astro A40s. You can see on the tag, I don't know, maybe not. It says Astro right there. You can kind of see it. I don't know why I wanted to show you that, but these things are awesome. There's a lot of other headset brands like Titan and Turtle Beach. Just pick a headset. It doesn't matter what brand you get. So these Astro headsets come with a mix amp. I'm going to show you that right now. You're probably like, if you don't know anything about this, you're like, well, what's a mix amp? So there it is. That's called a mix amp. It's got this knob for the volume. This adjusts between game audio and voice audio. You can see which one you want it to focus on. You have different settings, surround sound. The reason I like this is because I make YouTube videos and I stream on Twitch and stuff. So my headset goes to the mix amp, which actually wires not only into my Xbox but also to also to my laptop. So I can record my voice onto my laptop while I'm talking to the game and all that stuff. So I like the Astros, just pick a brand, but you need a headset because it immerses you in the game. It's like you're surrounded. You're focused. You're focused on the game. In Ghost, there's not really as many audio cues. You can hear reloads and footsteps and when they pick up the bomb and stuff, so those are the main reasons you want it. But in games like Black Ops 2 and hopefully in Advanced Warfare, they're going to have a ton of audio cues. Like in Black Ops 2, you could hear when somebody bumped into a bucket or hit a van, and you could tell where they are. You're also going to want to get a monitor. The reason you want a gaming monitor, and I'm serious, you want a gaming monitor. I don't care if you play on your big screen TV and you're good at it. I don't know what you're doing if you're trying to play at a competitive level. You got to get a monitor because that's what LAN events use for one, and you need to adjust if that's what you're trying to do. And two, they have something called a millisecond response time. A 1 millisecond response time. I'm going to show you my BenQ here. As you can see, here's the BenQ. This is the BenQ. Wow, that's terrible lighting. But it's got a 1 millisecond response time, so basically when you click a button on your controller, in 1 millisecond, it shows that on the screen. And if you play enough, or if you go back from a monitor to like a TV, which I think TVs have like 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30 milliseconds of a response time, and that's awful. Maybe even more, I don't know, but it makes it terrible because there's a delay between when you push a button and when you turn and stuff. Other than that, they have better graphics, so it's easier to see stuff. Their lighting is made for gaming. So a couple of brands are BenQ and Asus. Those are the ones I've heard of them using at LANs. Either or, just pick one. They're both great. I like the BenQ. Get a monitor, guys. Just trust me. Now, those three things are the necessities, at least in my opinion. Everything's my opinion, so I'm going to stop saying that. Now, if you're trying to get into the YouTube scene or stream on Twitch TV and stuff like that, you can or you are going to need to pick up a couple more pieces of gear. One thing you're going to want to get, the absolute most important thing, is a game capture card. There's things, I use the Elgato, that's what I've heard of most people use, but it plugs into your Xbox and into your monitor and into your computer, so it records the actual screen, and that way you can record your footage. So you're going to want to get a game capture card, and you're also going to want to get a webcam, because people, if you're making YouTube videos, want to see who you are. Like, you don't want to just watch my videos and not know who the hell I am, you know? Like, I don't watch pros if they don't... Pros don't even... They don't even make videos. Nobody makes YouTube videos without a webcam, so you're going to need a webcam. You're also going to want to get a hard drive to store all your videos on, because most computers, I mean, maybe if you have a huge hard drive, then cool, but I have a laptop, which I'm going to show you again right here. Here's my laptop. It's a Lenovo X1 Carbon, so it's actually for school, but I record all my stuff on it. I can barely stream on it if I'm not doing anything else. Here is my terabyte hard drive. 1 terabyte, 1,000 gigabytes? I think it's 1,000 gigabytes. So yeah, if you're doing YouTube streaming like that, you're going to need a hard drive, webcam, game capture card, and you're going to need to have a computer that's capable of recording these things in high quality and can actually stream. So you're going to actually want at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and a really good processor. You can look up on the internet for the details in that. Now, last thing that I want to talk about is your internet, because you're playing an online game and your internet is arguably the most important aspect of it. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but some people, you know. So, not only do you need a good internet provider, you have to have a good router, because if you have the world's worst router and the world's best internet, you're still going to get the world's worst internet. Like, if you don't know how it works, like, your router can go up to whatever your internet provider provides you, but they both have their own limitations. So if you're, I'm not even getting into that. Read it on the freaking internet if you need to learn, but you need a good modem and you need a good internet provider. Comcast, fiber optics, like Fios internet from Verizon, but those are only available in specific areas. So basically, let me just give you some numbers. You're going to want at least 5 upload and at least 15, 20 download. That's around where I sit. That's to have the, like, premium quality. You know, you can get it, like, people play with 1 upload. I mean, it's still possible, so if you have that, then fine, but that's where I like to be. So, I mean, the pros can have, like, with fiber optics, I think there's even like 100 upload and download. I don't even know. Basically, it's going to make you kill people quicker. You're going to warrior more people, eat more bullets. So, it's pretty important, guys. So, upgrade to a great modem if you haven't already. It will help you out a lot. So, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'm sorry that this wasn't an actual gameplay, but these How to Be a Pro segments are all going to be gameplays from here on out. So, I'll see you in the next video, guys.